Alright guys, I want to show you how to fix a Xbox 360 mic. This one came with the Xbox 360 Elite console. It's black. It's been used quite a lot. But the problem I'm having with it is when it's in the controller, you have to move this thing all around and probably even just kind of keep it tucked like that or something to get it to work. I can talk to people, but I can't hear them sometimes, so I have to like move it around, blah blah blah, and it just gets, it just sucks. So I want to show you how to fix that. Usually one of the little itty bitty wires in here breaks right about in here where it gets mostly used. See, it's in the controller like this, so it's in your lap, and your lap kind of hits it and kind of moves it around and just breaks the wires internally here. So what we're going to do is take it apart and cut the wire right here and strip them back and then resolder new wire in place of it. So what you got is something like that. Turn my light on here. There we go. So let's see, the black goes on the very left, and I'm going to write that down so I'll remember. Black left. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connections here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But some of them ain't going to be connected, but it's just for my, So first one's going to be black. The second one's going to be nothing. Third one's going to be gray. Fourth one's going to be white. Fifth one's going to be nothing. And the other one's going to be just bare copper wire, probably ground. I'm just going to put C for copper. But yeah, just that's how I wrote it down right here. Just some circles and then where they're supposed to go. Black, nothing. Gray, white, nothing, and copper. So that's how I wrote it down. And then simply we're just going to cut it. I want to cut it probably about 1 inch away. And all I have to do is with this is just kind of strip it back about however far you're going to need it. Probably maybe about like that. Oh, we got some different colored wires here. Nope, no we don't. There's our gray one, there's our black one. The white one's in between that braid. It's wrapped around that braid. So we got all our wires right there. And with this here, leave this completely alone. Don't mess with it. And then what we're wanting to do here is try to, well, it looks like it ain't gonna come back through there. Looks like it was pushed in pretty good. Probably gonna have to cut that and just hot glue it later. I'm gonna just feed all the wires through here and then just hot glue it later. And then simply I'm just going to desolder these wires and then strip these wires down, feed them through here, and then resolder them back onto here where they need to go. Because somewhere Well, if I can find it, here we go. Here's the original one. Somewhere in between here, one of the wires is actually broken. And that's why you have to twist it, either way to get it back working again. Just pull it out of the little grommet. But somewhere in there, the wires broke. So I'll get back to you once I get all these sorted in, and I'll show you if it works. Alright, so I got them all sorted in. They're real tiny, but I eventually got them in there. It wasn't too difficult, actually. But what you want to do now is just lightly put some hot glue on them so that they stay in place and don't move around. And I mean lightly. You don't want too much. Just real light. Very little bit. Just like that. You can barely tell there's anything on there. And then simply just put this back. I'm about to tip the camera over. There we go. And put this back in place here. And the other piece. Kind of difficult to get back together because it's such small pieces. But something just like that. There we go. I just put our screws on. Don't put very much torque on these, they'll usually strip. There we go. Ah, crap. You gotta take that back off real quick. Get that button in the right spot. Another thing you gotta watch out for is getting that button in the right position. Now, I gotta take this whole freaking thing back off. See what I mean? You gotta switch that back over to the right so it fit in that hole. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Now you can actually push this in just a tad bit and put some hot glue around it, just so that you don't actually pull it out. Put quite a bit on here all the way around, so so you don't pull the wire out. May look like crap, but at least it will work. You can actually put a little bit of super glue on here as well instead of hot glue. But if you ever have to do maintenance or whatever on it again, if this wire breaks again, it's easier to pick this glue off than it is to pick super glue off. Super glue tends to stay there pretty much forever. Go ahead and start the Xbox up, and I'll show you that it works. If it does, hopefully it does. Alright, controller's connected, Xbox is on. Let that glue dry a little bit. Plug it in. Alright, I'm going to put this camera down for just a second. Put it on my head here. Alright. Got it still connected here. Alright. Put my mic on talk instead of mute. Pull up the guide, friends. Now, start a party. There we go. Hello? Hello? Yep. It works. So, heck yeah. Now I don't have to move this wire around all the freaking time just to get it to, work. That just, that's pretty good. So, next time your mic starts screwing up, let's see. Yep. Next time your mic starts screwing up, take it apart, cut the wires, resolder some new wires in there, and you'll be good to go.